Alrighty, guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Gardendale Garage here in beautiful Alabama once again. Alrighty, now, okay, first off, yesterday, I don't know what happened to me, but I'm going to tell you what right now. If you ever get food poisoning, don't, alright, because it is terrible. I thought I was going to die. Anyway, yeah, I had fun yesterday. Oh my god. Anyway, alright, so we're going to do a showcase of two custom consoles that I did. All right, and then they're going to be getting shipped off, okay? Uh, One of them, well, this is good old Zay, all right? He's known as Nawfside Zay, all right? We got a Slim Trinity here, all right? And it's got programmable LEDs, you know, with the remote and all that kind of good stuff. And he sent me a design that he wanted. I was like, okay, we can do that. And I took it from a picture and, you know, went ahead, we did that. That 320 gig drive. It's up on the line servers, along with this one has lifetime Purge on it. Okay, and you got the Bo2 MW3 Ghost offhosts, Jiggy and Sentinel, and you know, and of course College Football Revamped version 10, the latest mod on that thing, and she's all good to go. And then also we're gonna have Shawn Boissonneault, and Shawn, he made me do a custom that, well, as I was doing it, I was throwing up in my mouth. But it's okay, though. It's okay, because, you know, I mean, it's all right. But anyway, we got it all done and everything. So what I'm going to do here is, let me turn off the light for effect here. All right, I'm going to fire up Northside Zay. Okay, so Zay, there you is, Zay. Okay, that's a beautiful likeness of you, man. I'm telling you right now, that is really a beautiful likeness of you. Definitely, without a doubt. And then we got LA318 Northside Zay. That be Zay right there. That be Zay. He be the man. All right. So anyway, okay. Now look through this thing here. Okay, you have got several. Modes. You got red, green, blue, yellow, cyan, purple. Okay. You can put it on auto. You can speed it up. You can slow it down. There's different modes for this thing, as you can see. And, you know, if you leave it on auto, it'll go through all 300 of them. Okay? So, you know, I mean, pretty much, yeah, Northside Zay. All right. So now, Mr. Northside. All right, as you can see, let me sync up a controller here. All right. Yeah, we did your RLL, by the way. What you wanted, the colors that you wanted. So just to show you here, as you can see, that's what you wanted. That's what you got. We did a red and orange, a yellow, and the green. Okay? So, we're good there. All right. So now, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go through this thing, okay? Now, as you can see, we booted up into Aurora. Now, also, to answer some questions, okay? First off, if you go to log in and sometimes it doesn't want to load your profile or it decides not to load at all or whatever, that's the XMAX server, okay? That happens to be on Xbox's side. They're working on it. They're doing something with it. We don't know what, but they're doing something with it. Okay, so just to let you guys know, all right, that if it doesn't sign in, or you get where Xbox Live is, or your credentials, or whatever, for whatever reason, that's XMAX. Okay, it's going up and down right now. Okay, so I think that they're getting ready to do a dashboard update, which is no big deal. You guys ain't got to worry. You guys have bought systems from me. I have your NAND, so I'll be able to update them no problem remotely and just send you the NAND. You just have to flash it with Zelle or whatever, and you're good to go. Okay, so you ain't got nothing to worry about there. All right. But just to let you know, though, that the XMAX server is going up and down. So they don't do this until they want to do something a little crazy. It could be silent. I mean, who the heck knows? Okay, but anyway, just to let you know what's going on. Okay, so that's you know the picture on that. Yeah, Sage, that was it was quite interesting. He sent me a colored one, and I had to friggin' like convert it over to SVG and then convert it over to lines and everything. But it came out really good. I was real happy with it. It's definitely Northside Zay. There's no question about that. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, here we are. Okay, now look. All right, now what we're booted into is what's known as Aurora. That's the Aurora Dashboard right there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick little preview of this thing. Okay. So hitting RB and LB. This is RB. This is LB. Okay. As you can see, it brings up a context menu there. All right. So right now I'm going to show all. Okay, this is the Xbox 360 side. All right, and then of course you got your Xbox Live Arcade, and then you have the Kinect. Okay, which of course you know there's no Kinect games on this thing, but if you put them on there, you know you got the placard there. You can also remove that placard if you don't want it. You know, I mean it's all up to you. Okay, you got your homebrew section, And then, of course, you got your classic games with your Midnight Club 3 dub, whatever the heck that is that you wanted. Then you have your indie games. And, of course, your emulators. All right. And then we're going back to show all. Okay. Now, listen. All right. If for any reason one of these games does not work. Now, mind you, I go through all of them and make sure the title updates are latest. Okay. But if you look, okay, if you hit Y, as you can see, you have everything here: view, launch, browse, details, all that stuff. Okay, if you hit Y, okay, you can go right here, and you'll notice that it comes up title updates. Okay, and you see, there's your title update right there. Now, if for some reason the game crashes when you load it up in multiplayer and you go to get online, check your title update. Okay, because I mean, they who knows? Okay. But when it leaves here, as you can see, they all have their title updates. Every single one of them does. I mean, even all the way back to Bad Company too. They all have their title update. Okay, so I mean, Borderlands, it's the same thing. So anyway, and I mean, if you don't have that title update, right? Let's say, well then just hit D-pad right, and as you can see, you have different versions. Of course, you always go for the latest version. You download it, and then you enable it, and you're good to go. Okay, pretty simple. All right. But anyway, as you can see, that's that's how this works here. Now, okay. Now, just to show you here, you hit the back button. You're gonna have your file manager, your scripts, your restart, reboot, and shut down. The back button is the little black button on the left side of the guide button. Okay. Then, of course, you have the start button, and that's the business end of this thing, where you have your assets, your profile, your content, your modules, language, security, and about. All right. And this right here. I'm going to explain something to you. When it comes right down to with the content, don't mess around in here unless you really know what you're doing, okay? As far as title updates, never ever hit clear all. If you do that, it will remove every freaking title update from every freaking game that's on this freaking thing, including in the content folder itself. Now, I don't know why it does that, but it does. So just a warning to you, do not ever hit clear all, okay? You can hit scan now in case you went and updated a game and put a title update in the content folder. It'll back it up. But don't ever hit clear all. Never ever do that. Okay? Just to let you know. All right? Because otherwise you'll be in for a bad day, because then you'll have to download each and every one of these title updates. And if you notice here, I'm going to show you something here. Unlike this one right here, if you look, all right, the title update is 111.3 megabytes. You know how long that takes to download? Oh my God. Okay? So don't ever hit that button, please. For your sanity in mind, okay? So anyway, as you can see, all right, pretty much we're good to go. Now I'm going to show you here. We'll get to the original dashboard right here. We'll go to the homebrew section right here. Xbox 360 dashboard. We'll start that up. All right, you'll see a welcome message. There you are. Hello again, Nawfside Z. You're on Alliance Live. Welcome to Alliance Live. You're on dashboard 17559. Currently have 30 reserve days left. Got it? Good. Okay. So anyway, as you can see, good KB. It's up. It's online. It's live. Well, if XMax lets it happen. XMax has been being a pain in the ass, like I said, but because even when you replace a KV, if you do, if XMax server is down, you don't get written a ticket, and if that KV doesn't have a ticket, you ain't got a ticket to ride, so it'll just sit there. That's it. I mean, so just to let you know what's going on. All right. So in the background, Xbox is doing something. Don't know what, but they're doing something. But normally this is what happens. Every couple of years, all of a sudden it's like, oh, and then next thing you know, we get a dashboard update. It's like, oh, here we go again. Hooray, So anyway, but not to worry, okay? So anyway, here you go. You're all good to go here. All right. So now, basically, you're up and you're online. We'll hit the guide button. Okay. Over in the 5th tab, we have our Bo2 Cheats, Ghost Cheats, and Modern Warfare 3 Cheats. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll hit the guide button. We'll bring this back to Aurora. Okay. Now look. All right, I'm going to go through a couple things on you with this thing. Okay, so here we go. All right, very cool. All right, so anyway, there we are. All right, now we're going to sign in. Okay, and we'll sign in with a profile. Good. Okay, looks like XMax is up, thank God. All right, so anyway, we'll go over to Xbox 360 games. Okay, now, as far as, let's see here. GTA 5. Okay, you wanted a lifetime purge on this thing, so we put it on there for you. All right. It's going to boot up. You're going to get a screen here. It's going to give you an option, and what I want you to do is I want you to hit A at that option, hit D-pad left and X right here. Leave that highlighted right there and just click A, okay? Because in a few days, from what I understand, he got all of his stuff straightened out. The server's going to be going back up for 4.0, and everybody who bought lifetime on this thing is going to be updated to 4.0. Thank God. Okay, this is what I'm told, so I'm just relaying what was told to me. So there you go. All right. He worked also on quite a few macros, and he's got some crazy stuff having to do with being able to like auto. It's nuts. It's just nutty. I can't explain it. I have to show it to you. But yeah, that'll be on the latest edition 4.0. That's 3.9. So we're booting up. We're going to boot up into story mode. Okay. Now, also when you're doing this, okay, remember, okay, make sure that you have live gold. Make sure you have gold on your profile. Okay, or you join the crew or whatever, one or the other. All right, to be able to play with other people. All right. After this, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a couple of the offhosts for the MW series and BO series, and then I'm going to go through, you know, how to get it online for the first time. All right, and also how to. All right, so that way then you got enough knowledge to become dangerous. Okay. Anyway, let's take a walk outside here. See what we got. Okay. Nice bright sunny day, yeah, okay. Now, what we're going to do here, alright, D-pad left and X. No, hang on here, we're going to let, whoop, yeah, we know, auto-save, yeah, okay. Alright, now, let's see here, there we are. Okay, so now, we'll go to quick start options, we'll turn all this shit on right here. There we go. Yeah, let's see, quick options, yeah. We'll do the improved fly mode, what the hell. Okay? You got teleport locations. You got a million teleport locations on this thing. All right, online players, recovery options, character options, bodyguard menu. If you want to add some of Tony's stun gun strippers, there you go. You got enough of them. Okay, there you go. Tell you what, we'll go back over to misc options right here. We'll back up the time a little bit. Yeah, that way it's nice and bright so we can see our strippers and her nipples. Okay, so there you go. All right, so we'll back out of there. We'll back out of there. All right, and then we can go ahead. We can do this. Let's get on here. Yeah, here. Come on, bitch, get on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, then we can go for fly mode because you see we're up flying away. Okay, as you can see. Yes, here we are. As we roam GTA skies. Okay, which is pretty cool. And you know, and then we can also shit stun gun strippers. See? Look. Wee ha yeah, oh ha he. So anyway, yeah, we can do all kinds of crazy stuff like that. And we can yeah, we can do all kinds of crazy shit. This is enough to make it ouch, that hurt. Now wait a minute, let me back up here. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna want to be Harley Davidson and I'm just riding right along here. And I can shit strippers all over the street if I want to. Okay, so anyway, you know, you get the idea, right? Okay, so you know, there's all kinds of good stuff on there. Let me go ahead here. Let me get off the bike here. Yeah, there we go. All right. Then of course, you know, we have our little guns. Now what we can do is we can go ahead and we can go to weapons options. Yeah, here you go. We use a tank gun, an artillery gun, and a rocket gun. What the hell? Okay. Oh yeah. Fire ammo. Yeah. Grenade gun. That's always a good one. Yeah, you can just start blowing up stuff, as you can see. Works really good. Yes. So, you know, as you can see, yeah, it works pretty good. Yeah. You can do all kinds of crazy shit with this. Scare the fuck out of a lot of people. So anyway, you know, there you go. All right. So, you know, you got some crazy modifications on there. So we'll back that up. We'll back that up out of there. All right. So on and so forth. We'll get out of here. All right. The other menu 4.0 that is really something else too. Where you see that when that comes out, that's going to be something else. All right. So anyway, you know, I mean, as you can see, you know, we're back at Aurora. No big deal. Okay. Let's see here now. All right. Tell you what. Yeah, we'll do Ghosts. What the hell? Okay. Anyway, Ghosts. Just to show you the offhost, what we got here. Okay. Go ahead and we'll boot up into it. Yep. There we go. All right. Go to multiplayer. We're already signed in, so we don't have to sign in. And these offhosts are readily available for you to be online with them, okay? In which you can do some really nasty stuff to people with, okay? Now, there's no God mode on this, okay? But it does help you, as you will see, okay? Let me go to game setup. Okay. We'll do a little standard mode here. We'll do a little free-for-all, bring that back. Yeah, we'll add some bots for some realism, okay? So on and so forth. Okay, and then we'll start the match. All right? Now, for the offhost, D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it. Okay? Works pretty simple. You will see. Alright, as soon as this thing decides to load, there we go. Alright, now, grab a gun. Okay, D-pad left. X to select. We'll turn that on. We'll do visible. And we'll do this and this and this and this and this. Do this. Turn this on. Put pyramids around them. Yep. We'll do this and this and this and this and this and this. Whoop. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, good. Alright, so on and so forth. And then we'll go ahead, we'll back out of there. You bastards. Okay. And now what we'll do is we'll turn this crap on. Okay? Now, and then we'll D-pad left, get out of there. See what we got here. Where are they? Oh, I see someone. There he is. Yeah, right in the head. Yeah, that worked good. Here we go. Yeah, there's another one. How'd you like that, huh? I see you trying to sneak up behind me. Yeah, how do you like that? You like that 5.56 to the freaking head, do you, huh? You like that, don't you? Yeah, there's another one. Go ahead. Keep running. Keep running, you little bitch. That's it. Run. Run like the Dickens. Here we go. Ah, yeah. There we go. That's another one. Yeah, as I said, it does help. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. There we go. Yeah. So, as you can see, it works pretty good, you know. And, you know, this is all readily available for you to play online. And, yes, it works real good, and it pisses off a lot of people. How's he getting all these headshots? Look at his KD ratio, you know? I mean, all that shit. But anyway, as you can see, it works pretty good. Alright, so now we're back out of here. Home. Now we'll bring that back. Okay, and there we are. Alright, now. Okay. Now, as far as Jiggy and Sentinel, okay, with BO2, alright? You can use the off-host in BO2 as well as Jiggy and Sentinel. Jiggy and Sentinel are, they are GSC menus. They're injected, okay? So they're not off-host. They don't come with the server. They come injected onto the disk, all right? So anyway, we'll start this up here. All right, I'll show you what Jiggy and Sentinel is. All right? So, boot up into Black Ops 2. Here we go. All right, good. And then after this, like I said, I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time, which is very important that you need to pay attention to that, all right? Because if you don't, you're not going to get it online. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to get pissed, all right? You're going to be like, what the hell? You don't want to do that. Excuse me. All right, now we'll hit the start button. Okay. And now we'll go ahead and load this up. Oh, God. It's Viper the cat, the Dorito eating cat. Okay. Anyway, we'll go to multiplayer right now. Shut up, Viper. All right. Now, as you can see, Bo2 Cheats are loaded. All right, we're going to go to local game right here. All right, we're going to click that. And what we're going to do is we're going to do set up bots and all this kind of good stuff. Okay? So, I'll tell you what. We'll set them up. Do 9. Okay? And then we'll start the match. Okay? Now with Jiggy, holding left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. That will open it up. A to select, X to back out. Okay? The off-host is the same, you know, D-pad left, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close. So anyway, we'll start this. And you can run this online, you know, with everybody. With Jiggy, if you want to use Jiggy in an online session, you've got to set the host. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. Alright? Alright, so we'll pick a gun, and the first thing we'll do is we'll open up Jiggy. Alright? Now, what we'll do here, okay, is we'll go to main mods, and first I'm going to turn on quick mods, okay? Alright, so that way then I don't get my face blown off, alright? Then we'll back out of there by hitting X. Now, if you want to, you go into a session by yourself, alright? Then you go to host only, okay? You hit A to select it, and then you hit A to force the host, alright? Once you do that and the host is forced, then you can back out of that session, go into a public session, you'll have Jiggy and the off-host online, okay? So you'll be able to play with them both, alright? If you just want to use the off-host, you just have to use the off-host, that's it. No big deal. Then we'll back out of here now. Alright, and we'll modify some bullets. So we'll do this and this. Yeah, we'll do this and this. Yeah, and we'll use this. And I'm using A to select, by the way, okay? Just to let you know. Alright? We'll do that. Yeah. And explosive bullets, what the hell? Okay, so there you go. Then we'll back out of there by hitting X. Okay? We'll back out of there. Now, like I said, off-host, D-pad left to open it. X to select. Turn all this crap on. And then, of course, you got this on screen. Yeah, I want to do on screen, yeah. I'll turn that crap on. You set this up any which way you want. Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And we'll do this. We'll turn this on. Pyramids around them. Yeah, we'll do this. Pretty much the same thing. Alright, good. And then we'll get out of there. Yeah. Okay. And now, we'll go through here. And pretty much, you know, just blast whatever you want. Okay? You can go wherever you want. Do whatever you want. It all works real good. As you can see, I'm flying through the air, getting a bird's eye view of everything and everybody. Alright, and then of course if you want to become a real penis with fingers, well, you can go to aimbot right here, and then go to unfair aimbot, and then get super headshots right through schools, buildings, cars, everything else, and victory is mine. You just pissed off the entire lobby, and everybody's fucking mad at you. Okay? So anyway, that's how that works. Works out pretty good, don't it? Okay, so, that's BO2 in a nutshell. Don't do what I do. Please don't do this online, because it just pisses people off. And you get your profile reported and everything else, and they get all mad, and they send you hate mail and all that crap. You don't want to deal with that. Be nice. If someone is an asshole, well, then let them have it, okay? You know what I mean? But other than that, be nice, Karma's a bitch, remember that, all right? So now, all right, so anyway, we're good there. Now, that shows you BO2 multiplayer. Now, I'm going to back out of here, I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to go straight to zombies, okay? Now, in zombies, you have the Sentinel menu. Pretty much the same thing, except there's a couple controls that are different. Hold the left trigger, push down the right thumbstick to open it up, okay? You're going to use X to select, and then pushing the right thumbstick to close it out, okay? So we'll do a little local game right here. Here comes a COVID-19 infected Earth. So wonderful. Yes. Select that, and then we'll do that, and we'll start the match. Okay? Now, like I said, I'm going to show you Sentinel now. Sentinel is, like I said, it's a full-on menu. It does everything. It's crazy. All right, so if you're into zombies and all that, which a lot of people are, I mean, hey, yeah, go for it. So here we go. All right. Yeah, we're booting up, and here we go. Okay, good. Now, we're going to hold in left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. There it is. X to select. We're going to turn God mode on, infinite ammo on. I'm going to do unlimited sprint, double speed, no clip. And I'm going to do toggle the aimbot and turn that on. Then I'm going to go ahead, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to press in on the right thumbstick to back out of there. Okay, I'm going to go to weapons menu, and I'm going to pick something that's going to work a little bit better than a pistol, okay? Which normally happens to be my good old fully automatic RPG. Okay, then we'll wake the zombies up. Hey, guys, come on. Time to wake up. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Yeah, here I am. I see you. Yep, here we are. Oh, yeah, there's a whole bunch of them coming at me. Look at that. I'm so scared. I'm scared. Here, fuck you. So pretty much, yeah. That's the end of that, and everybody's dead, and, like I said, works real good. Okay? So anyway, we'll back out of there. Alright. Let's see here now. Okay, and then you got your weapons menu, fun menu, models menu, forge menu, zombies menu, power-ups menu, rounds menu, teleport menu, map mods, lobby mods, game settings, players menu, all players menu, so on and so forth, okay? So there you go. Now, back out of there. Yep. Okay. Now. I'm doing a lot better, Mike, after having food poisoning yesterday. That was bad, man. And I'm doing good, Joseph. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It's good to see you guys. It's nice to be seen, too. Okay. Okay. So, anyway. Wow. Okay. So, anyway. All right. Now, Zay, here's the deal here, okay, with this thing. How to get it up and online for the first time, okay? Now, this is important. Please, you really need to pay attention to this, because if you don't, you're going to be you're going to drive yourself crazy. I don't want to see that happen, all right? So, anyway, all right, look. When you get the crazy thing, this is what I need you to do, okay? I don't want you to power it on right away or anything like that, all right? Oh, shut down. I hate that background download crap, okay? Listen, when you first get this thing, what you need to do is you need to pull the drive door on this thing, and then what I want you to do is I want you to pull the hard drive out, okay? Yeah, place it right up there, right on top of Nawfside Z, okay? Then what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead, I want you to boot the thing up, okay? Now, you're not going to get a fancy dashboard or anything like that. What's going to happen is the system's going to boot up, and it's going to boot into the stock dashboard, okay? As you can see, it's a very fast booter, too, okay? We don't screw around here. It's either going to be right and boot within 1 to 3 cycles, or I'm going to throw it in the freaking garbage and burn the son of a bitch, all right? So anyway, okay, so we booted up, good, we're good, okay? Now, like I said, no fancy dashboard, none of that crap, okay? But what we're going to do, okay, is we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to go over here. We're going to go up, we're going to go over. We're going to go to settings, we're going to go to system, okay? And then what we're going to do, we're going to go to network settings, okay? And underneath network settings, as you can see, there's my Wi-Fi adapter, okay? Now, that's my Wi-Fi right there. Now, yours is going to pop up over here somewhere, okay? And then what's going to happen is, okay, is once this pops up, what I want you to do is I want you to click on it and then put your password in, okay? And when you do that, it's going to automatically test the Xbox Live connection like so, all right? It's going to test it automatically just like that. And you're going to get a check mark, you're going to get 2 red X's, and that's what you want, okay? That's a good thing right there, all right? Because we don't want to connect to Live without a stealth server, because if we do that, we will ban the KV instantly, okay? So that's the reason why we got a network connection, but the internet and Xbox Live are blocked. That's cool. We want that, okay? So the only thing we have to worry about is a check mark and 2 red X's. That's it, okay? Also, another thing, if you can't find your network and you wind up with a red X here, go to your router, okay, and change the channel on 2.4 gigahertz. You go up 2 or down 2, one or the other. Okay, rescan and it'll come up, all right? Some routers are finicky like that. You know, I mean, it's just the way that it is. I mean, I don't understand it either, but, I mean, I've had to do that to mine too. So it's just weird, you know, I mean, but it is what it is, okay? So anyway, once we get that, we're good, okay? I want you to power it off, okay? And then what I want you to do, I'll power off for you. All right, now look. Take the hard drive, slip it back in, okay? Close the drive door, all right? Take this power out, pull it out, 5 minutes, leave it out, okay? Do not plug it in, let it sit for 5 minutes. Otherwise, you'll wind up with a DNS error. You won't be able to connect to live, okay? We just got to clear the SMC. That's all we got to do. And the only way to do that is pulling the power cord on this thing for 5 minutes, okay? After 5 minutes is up, then you plug it back in. Now, me, I'm plugging it back in because the network is the same as it's been on, as the system's been on my network already. So I don't have to worry about credentials, and I don't have to worry about flushing TCP buffers or anything like that. It should work. Notice I said should. It is Microsoft, okay? But anyway, for you, 5 minutes. For me, what the hell, I'm doing it anyway. All right, so anyway, now what we'll do is we'll fire it back up, okay? Here we go. And here we are. Okay, now, system should boot. Go ahead here. Okay, let me sync the controller up here. Okay, and here we go. Life is good. All right, now, what should happen is green stuff is moving around. It's going to stop moving. When that stops moving, then it's gonna go ahead. It's gonna boot into Aurora, and then you're gonna get, you're gonna get some notifications across the bottom of the screen letting you know that it's connected and everything's all good, just like that. See what I'm saying? And then you're good. Okay. Now, once that's done there, we're gonna make sure that we're online. Okay. So we're gonna hit RB, and then we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go over to the homebrew section right here. All right. And then we'll go to the original dashboard right here. All right, now square should pop up with your name on it. When you get that square, that means you're good to go to live, okay? So you're all good. Life is grand, hit A. Now, what you need to do, okay, is this. All right, now look. I'm not sure if you have a retail profile or not. I don't know, okay? But I'm going to tell you this right now. If you care about your retail profile and you got money into it, well, then don't put it on here because, you know, it can get banned, okay? If you act a fool in BO2 or something like that and people report you, well, you know, I mean, they report the profile and Xbox Live looks at it and they're like going like, oh, what the hell is this? You know, I mean, and they can take away your profile. So what I'm going to tell you to do is I want you to go to xboxlive.com/live on a computer. And then what I want you to do is I want you to make a profile, okay? Log in there. Okay, make a profile, think up a silly name and a silly little password, okay? Use Outlook for the credentials, and then make your account. Once you do that, and it's made, and you got your credentials right and everything, come back here and go to download profile. Now, if it downloads properly, what it's going to look like is this when you start it up, okay? So it's going to spin it around, there we go, and we're signed in, and life is good. All right, now, if it doesn't do that, and you're sitting there for 15 minutes at the screen where it says downloading, all right, most likely it's not going to download because it got an error, okay? And when it gets an error, it doesn't warn you. It'll just sit at the halfway mark and be like, you know, yeah, okay, yeah. And if that happens, you know, if you're there for more than 15 minutes, okay, what you need to do is this. You need to hit B and back out of it and come to this screen and I'm going to tell you how to fix it, okay? We go up, we go over, we go to settings, we go to system, we go to storage settings, okay? We go to the hard drive. Okay, we go to profiles, and underneath this profile will be the profile that you try to download. Okay, I want you to hover down to it with your D-pad, and then what I want you to do is I want you to select it, and I want you to delete it. Get rid of it. Just get rid of it right off the hard drive and be done with it, okay? Once you do that, back out of here, back out of here. Leave the hard drive highlighted. I want you to hit Y, okay? And I want you to clear the system cache. Do it twice. So that's once, and then we're going to do it one more time, and that's twice. Okay, now the system cache is cleared, life is good, back out of here, go up, go over, social, bring it down, sign in, sign out, download your profile. Okay, once it downloads and everything's all cool, well then, all you gotta do, you just hit the guide button, go back to Xbox Home. Alright? Now, one more thing, we're going to be using XM. I mean, it's unlocked already, but I just want to make sure. That's why I'm telling you to do this, okay? with your profile signed in and all that kind of good stuff. Once you hit RB, bring it on over to the homebrew section one more time, and then what we'll do is we'll go to XM360. We'll start it up, okay? Right now it's building a list of all the DLC and all the XBLA and all the stuff that's on the hard drive, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure everything is hashed to the console properly, all right? So once the scan is done, it's going to bring it up on the screen, like I said. And when it does bring it up on the screen, I'm going to show you what I want you to do when it brings it up on the screen, okay? Because there's one thing I want you to do before you do anything with this, all right? Now look, there's all your stuff right there. I want your D-pad over left, and then what I want you to do is I want you to hit rescan all, just to make sure. And I want you to watch this and make sure that everything, that it's all freaking getting there, everything is all cool. Like I said, it's finding all this stuff here, okay? We're good. Writing the game content bin, okay, we're good. What I want you to do then is go over here, unlock XBLA, hit A. All right, good. Then I want you to show the DLC, which is your downloadable content. Bring it over, and unlock DLC. Okay, good. So we're good. Once that's done, exit the dash. All right? And now we can go ahead and you can feel free to roam around and do whatever it is that you want to do with this crazy thing. Okay? Now, okay. Now I'm going to show you something else here. Okay? Listen. For emulators, okay, they all work fine. I'll show you here. Okay? We'll do MAME, for example. Okay, we'll fire that up. Alright, you will see MAME boot up now. There you are, loading the ROMs, there you are. Okay? Now, your right trigger goes down page by page. Okay? Your left trigger goes up page by page. And as you can see, we've got games all the way back to 1980, 1977, for God's sake. Okay? These are all your stand-up arcade games, some console gen series, all that stuff. There's over 7,000 ROMs in this. Okay? You have a blast with that. You hit Y for options if you want to add a hard drive or whatever. A to launch the game, okay? When you're inside the game, okay, you can hit both thumbsticks, and that'll give you your shaders, your pixels, all that crap. If there's mods available for that game, you can enable them, and all life is good and everything else, okay? And then once you're done with the game, hit the guide button, Xbox Home, okay? Now, as far as we go with classic games, okay? You can't play a classic game with the server on, okay? Doesn't work, all right? You wind up with a crashing because of the dashboard, all right? So if you try to play this one right here, you're gonna get a black screen, okay? So you gotta put it in offline mode. Offline mode is pretty simple, okay? Well, bypass mode, offline mode, whatever the hell you want to call it, all right? Doesn't make a bit of difference, really, to tell you the truth. It's just a mode that this thing goes into. It disables the plugins, okay? Now look, okay. In order to play classic games, power it off. Come on, power off, will you please? Oh my God. Ah, I hate when it does that. I got background downloads on. Sorry about that. Oh, come on. Thank you. Okay. Now, offline mode, bypass mode, whatever. This is how you do it. Okay, look. Power, eject, leave the tray hanging out, or we'll pull it back in once it's done. Alright? Now, system's going to boot, which it just did. Like I said, really super fast booter. You know, you're not going to sit there for 30 seconds waiting for the damn thing to boot up. I hate that. That drives me crazy. I can't stand that. I get fucking totally insane over the shit like that. It makes me fucking nuts. You can tell I have a hatred for it. With all the timing files that we got out there, if you can't take the time to pick the right timing file for a fucking console, you're an idiot. Alexi made it easy for us. I don't understand. So anyway, alright, look. Here we are. Now we're in bypass mode, okay? You will notice that you will not be able to connect to the internet, which means if you want to play Xbox 360 games, you have to shut it down and start it back up normally, okay? However, though, you want to play, you know, like your classic games or whatever, okay, no problem. Go over to classic games, pick a game, start it up. It's going to start. As you can see, there's the logo, there's all the crap and everything else. This one takes a little bit of time to load. Sorry, it does. That's that Midnight Club dub, whatever, dub. Okay? But anyway, it'll start. Just give it a minute or so and it'll start up. And then you'll be able to play just like you would on the original Xbox Classic games. Okay? Just like on an original Xbox from back in 2002. Alright? Which, oh my God, that seems like forever ago. God almighty, I remember when they first came out with the DVD hack for that thing. Jesus Christ. That was so long ago. Wow. Anyway, it'll start up. Just give it a second. It just takes its sweet time. With Aurora, I don't know why it does that, but it just does. You know, with FSD, it was a little quicker, but unfortunately, FSD is kind of, you know, messed up. But anyway, as you can see, there you are. there's the game and everything's all cool. And he basically runs the same way as it would just like on a regular Xbox, okay? So, you know, it's just we're using a little compatibility file, that's all. So, as you can see, it all works really good. Everything works right, okay? So anyway, once you want to exit the game, just hit the guide button, go back to Xbox Home, boom, you're done. That's it. It'll take it back, now you can play another classic game. Just remember though, that when you're in this mode, you can't get online. So if you want to go play Xbox 360 with your friends or whatever, get on GTA or something like that, well, you got to power the console up and then power it back on, okay? Normally, okay? Without the eject button, all right? Well, anyway, Nawfside Zen. Listen, thanks for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. I really do. All right, you know, and I'm glad that you like what I did with this crazy thing. All right, came out pretty cool, man. I kind of like it. I like the guy with the teeth. Okay, all right, that's definitely you. Okay, you know what I mean. So, anyway, Northside, thank you so much for your business, man. I greatly do appreciate it. Okay, so anyway, we're done here. All right, now what I'm going to do, all right, is we have another console. Dare I bring up Shawn Boissonneault. Yes, go Shawn. Okay, Shawn bought this console from me. All right, and he wanted a custom console. Okay, so he wanted a Fat Boy, so I got him a Fat Boy. Okay, here you go, Shawn, right here. Okay, now Shawn, my brother. Okay, what Shawn wanted was this. Okay, he wanted the Baby Shark console. Okay, that's why I was throwing up in my mouth as I was building. As I was creating this drawing, it was getting worse and worse every minute. Okay, but anyway, Shawn, you wanted the shark to do. Okay, so do. I want to poke myself in the face with a fork several times, man. Thanks to you. All right, I really do appreciate that. You're a great guy, Shawn. Yeah. Shawn has bought several consoles from me. He's a psychopath like me. Okay, he loves his stuff. So, you know, hey, it's all good. I ain't got a complaint. Nor should anybody else. But, you know, I mean, he wanted this shark thing, so I was like, okay, you want it? You got it, pal. I'll take care of you. So, anyway, without further ado, let's fire it up. And there you go. You want a Checkadoo? There you go. Okay, I hope you like it. Oh my God. And you get the little remote too, okay? And it does the red and it does the green and it does all that stuff. It's crazy. It does all that crazy stuff, okay? So, you know, I mean, there you go, all right? So, anyway. Yeah. Now, Shawn. Let's sync up the controller here. All right, now this is gonna boot up into Aurora. Now, this is a 1 terabyte deal on this thing, okay? So, as you can see, and you know the drill, Shawn, so I don't have to go through it with you. You know all about it, okay? However, though, just to show you here, okay? Look, like I said, you got 1 terabyte on this thing, okay? So what we'll do here is let me sync this controller up here. All right, there we go. All right. Yeah, and I did your ROL too, okay? Just so you know. All right, that's my little present to you. You didn't order it, and I was just like, you know, I'm not letting this thing go out here with just a plain old green ROL. That thing would be like, ugh, I'm gonna puke. Alright, so anyway, okay. Xbox 360 games. Dude, you have got a ton of 360 games on here. All the title updates are done and everything. You can get the download crap, alright? So anyway, as you can see, you've got all of them, you know, College Football Revamped. You got the whole 9 yards on this crazy thing, okay? Just like you did on the other one, okay? In fact, I didn't show College Football Revamped. I'm sorry about that. Okay, but I will. Okay, but anyway, as you can see, there we are. Life is grand. Okay, then of course you got Xbox Live Arcade. The mind-boggling amount of arcade games on there. I mean, you got a ton of them on there. Okay, and then of course you have your homebrew section where the tools reside as usual. And then of course you have your classic games, and there's a tenfold bunch of classic games on here, as you can see. Okay, so on and so forth. Alright, and then you have your indie games, which are your developers games, which do all this kind of crazy shit. Alright, so on and so forth. And then, of course, you have your emulators, as usual. And then, okay, back to show all. Alright, so, as you can see, everything works all pretty much copacetic. Alright, we'll go ahead, we'll go over here. We'll fire off the dashboard here. Make sure she boots into live. Yep, there we are. Shawn Boissonneault. Good. You're on live. Yep, we're all good. Alright, good deal. And bypass the sign in. And there we are. We're up, we're online, we're live. Okay. And of course, our eyeball pleasing HUD. And then of course, we have our cheats. And I'll bring this back to Xbox Home. Alright, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to sign in. And you know, like I said, all the cheats are the same on this one, just like it was on the other one. Okay, just, I didn't show you College Football Revamped version 10. I'm sorry about that, which I'm going to show you on this thing right now. Alright? So anyway, here we are. Good. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign in. And we'll sign in. Here we go. Yep, here we are. Good. We're all signed in. Good deal. Alright, now, just to show you College Football Revamped version 10. Hold on here. Did I do the right thing? No. Dang it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, anyway. NCAA Football 14. Okay, let's fire it off. Alright, and now this thing's gonna boot up. This is gonna boot up not normally, of course, not with EA and all that. And this is College Football Revamped. This is version 10, latest mod. Alright, I'm gonna tell you right now. Go to College Football Revamped GitHub. Okay? Just Google it. Okay, College Football Revamped GitHub. Alright, you go there, you'll be able to see all your rosters, you'll be able to download rosters, play with other people and all that stuff. Also, if there's any updates, and they update it, it seems every month they're updating the crazy thing because everybody loves this game. Alright, so, you know, I mean, they update it once a month or whatever. You know, I've seen them update it a lot lately. So, you know, once you go there, keep up with their updates, okay? Because if you don't, and, you know, you get on, like, version 9, you don't get version 10, well, then things are going to act really funny for you, okay? So you always got to make sure, and just copy and paste on over, the files that are needed and everything else, okay? I mean, no big deal. But anyway, just to show you, it is loaded, it's ready to go. Alright? And I'm going to also show you how to copy and paste files and folders over to this thing, just like I did on that one, and just like I was going to do on that one over there. Okay, so as you can see, we got it playing now, okay? You know, and I mean, everything works correctly, as you can see. Back out of there. Alright, you got your Dynasty, your Road to Glory, your 2020 season, your Ultimate Team, your Xbox Live, Team Management Settings, EA Sports Extras, College Football Revamped, and of course my NCAA Legacy. Alright, so it's already all set up. The only thing you got to do is get some gold, get online, and play. Okay? But please pay attention to that College Football Revamped GitHub. Alright? Very important. Those are the guys that wrote this damn thing. Okay? So if there's anything that needs to be updated or something, it's going to be on that website. Alright? It's really easy. It's very, very easy to follow instructions and everything. Okay? So pretty much there you go. Alright? Now, I'm going to show you something else here. Alright? Just to show you. Alright? I'm going to show you how to copy and paste files and folders over and everything else. Okay? Well, I'm going to make this really simple. Alright? You can use a USB stick, formatted FAT32. When you get it, if you want to use a USB stick, you take the USB stick, stick it in your computer, right click on it and format it with the partition scheme of FAT32. Alright, once you do that, then you put your mod on it or whatever, or KV, or whatever you need to put on there that you want to copy over, and stick it in the friggin' Xbox, okay? Then what's going to happen is it's going to say, you know, USB inserted. Alright, and then what we're going to do is we're going to hit the back button. That's going to bring up our file manager. Now, our file manager works like this. You hit A, okay? And as you can see, alright, there's our files or folder structure right there, okay? So we're going to hit RB, which is R, right here, as you can see. Alright, we'll go to USB stick. Okay? And there's your USB stick, okay? Now let's say we want to copy a menu over, okay? So we'll go down here, and we'll go down to, like this one right here, okay? Now we want to copy. So we select it with X, bring this over here, bring this over to copy, hit A, alright? Go to left, and then go to HED1, and then all you gotta do, paste. And there it is, okay? Then to delete it, hit X, bring it over, X, yes. It's deleted. Done. Okay? That's how you copy and paste files and folders and all that kind of good stuff. But right now, you want to get adventurous, okay, and you want to use like FTP or Xbox 360 Neighborhood, you can. Okay? Now I'm going to show you how to do that. See this IP right here, 192.168.1.8. Remember that. Okay? I'm going to bring the screen over here. Okay? So you can see it a little better. Alright. Now, okay. Let me grab hold of this keyboard right here. Alright, now look. Okay, you could download WinSCP for Windows. Okay, pretty easy to download. Google it. All right, or you could download Xbox 360 Neighborhood SDK. Download that. Google it. Okay, you just download it, put it on your computer, install it like you would a regular program. Okay, so we'll click on this. We'll go down here. All right, and we'll use WinSCP right here. Okay, form of FTP. You could use a phone if you want to too. You have to go to the Play Store and pick up an FTP client. And some of them could be a real pain in the ass to use, but you can do it. Okay, it's there. It's readily available. All right, so we're going to choose FTP, and then we're going to put in the IP address 192.168.1.8. Okay. The username is going to be Xbox FTP. Password is going to be Xbox FTP. Okay. Log in. There it is. There's your hard drive right there. Okay, this is what we're going to play with. We're going to play with the HDD1. Okay, and as you can see, there's our files and folders on the root of our drive. Okay, now you want to copy a file over. No problem. All right. All you got to do is this: just left click, hold it, bring it over here, and drop it. And there it is. Okay. Where the heck is it? I know it put it there. I know it did. There it is, right there. Okay. So anyway, there it is. Now to delete it, right click, delete. Okay. Done. All right. Pretty easy. Okay. That's FTP. Now, okay, yes, I want to disconnect. Now, of course, if you want to use Xbox 360 Neighborhood, you can do that too. All right. Xbox 360 Neighborhood, you have this big green blob after you install it right here. Okay. Just double click on it, open it up. All right. There it is. Okay. Now this one is gone. We're just going to delete that. Yes. And we're going to add an Xbox. Double click that. Okay. Next. Now, you can type in JTAG, and it'll find it, okay, if it's the only one that's on your network. Me, I got to put the IP address in, 192.168.1.8, okay? Now, you're going to hit yes at this to make it your default. I'm going to hit no, okay? And then we're going to finish, and there it is right there. Right-click, you can open, explore, reboot, screen capture, synchronize time, security, says default Xbox 360, delete, and properties, okay? To open it up, double-click on it. There it is. All right. There's your hard drive volume right there. We're going to double click on that. And there's your files, your folders, and all that kind of good stuff. All right. Now, if you want to copy and paste a file and folder over, pretty easy. All you got to do is right click on your Windows Explorer right here. Okay. Click on File Explorer. It'll bring it up. You conveniently place it right over the top of where you're working on. You know, I mean, of course, what else is new? It's Microsoft. All right. Then go to desktop. All right, now, want to grab hold of a file and bring it over here. No problem. Okay, so left click, drag it, drop it, and there it is. Okay, then delete it, right click, delete, yes, and it's gone. Okay, pretty easy using Neighborhood too. Okay, as you can see. So it all works. All right, it's all seamless, and they all work the same way. It's the same platform no matter what. I don't care if it's a fat, I don't care if it's slim or whatever. It's all the same damn platform. So anyway, you know, there you go. All right? Now, listen, guys, I want to thank you for your business. I greatly do appreciate it. All right? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get these shipped out. Okay? And you know, you guys will get tracking numbers and all that. All right? And I got a bunch. I gotta. Oh my God, I got a lot to do. So anyway. Listen, you all have a good one, guys. And David Stoltler, my buddy. I got that cup, man. Thank you very much for that cup. I greatly do appreciate it. I'll feature it in the next concept. And listen up. Thanks again. Guys, love you. Take care of yourselves. Be safe and everything else. And if not, name it after me. And I'll holler at you all later, okay? Have a great day, guys. Take it easy.